Hello folks, I hope you're all keeping well. Desperado Van Adventures here with another video. This time we're in Whitehead, County Antrim, Northern Ireland. If you want to pause the video and read the information board that you can see there, you're welcome. So they're two pretty nice stopovers. Going by Park for Night, no one has had any problems with it. Now as you can see, plenty of room. However, this is March. I would say come the summer there'll be a lot more camper vans and cars parking up. So this is a view of the Blackhead path that takes you right down to Blackhead, and there's a lighthouse up there. Looking down this way, that's the actual town, and that piece there coming out into the sea is actually an old swimming pool, unused at the minute. So this is the path down to Blackhead. It is a fair walk down to Blackhead, but the good thing about it is there's shelters. There's quite a few shelters on the way down, so if the rain comes on, you've somewhere to take cover. Now this shelter here is the one I used to fly the drone. I call it the drone station. And that's me giving you a wave there, and that's my bicycle in the shelter. So here we are with the drone in the sky, and obviously this is the lighthouse. Unfortunately, from what I hear, the road down to the lighthouse is private. So if it's private, you're not going to be able to visit the actual lighthouse and have a walk around it. And as you can see there, there's no one in sight, so I don't think it's open to the public. This is the little path that runs right round the rocky shoreline. I did film a little bit of it, but because I was on a bike and there's steps in some parts of it, I wasn't able to film at all. I could have carried the bike up the steps, but it's an e-bike and they're pretty heavy, so I just walked along the path with me phone and got a few clips that way. There are a few caves around the base of the cliff, but I only actually seen two, but there might be more if you follow the path on round. So I filmed one here. I think it's down at this corner. Yeah, this is it here. Just into the left. And there's the bike parked at the steps. Lazy me wouldn't take it up the steps. So that's the cave, and as you can see, someone's put bars across to create a walkway into the cave. But the boards or whatever they used has since gone, probably rotted away and just fell into the sea. There's probably good fishing out there as well. If you bring your fishing rod along, you never know your luck. Now that's the good old e-bike sitting there. And I have a camera on the handlebars, as you can see, and that little bag there is where I keep my drone. So this is looking back to the stopover. And there's a couple of seabirds. Managed to find a wee sandy spot among the rocks. So we're back at the stopover, and now we're heading down the seafront. And the first place we'll come to is on the left hand side is a football supporters club. I think it's the Rangers supporters club. And behind that there's a swimming pool, an old swimming pool. I actually was in there one time and absolutely freezing, years and years ago. So being March, there's not many people about. The only thing about the seafront in Whitehead, there's very little shops, if there's any. I think up at that football supporters club, I think they're on the other side of the path. I think there's an ice cream shop or something there, but down here there's really nothing. It takes you right down to the yacht club. You'll see it here. And there's another little beach, but it's a stony beach. Doesn't look that safe for kids. There's a couple of jetties where the yacht club used to launch their boats. That's looking back up towards the stopover, and you can see my van there on the left. Some nice coloured houses along the seafront. So there's a little street goes up towards the railway station. If you go to the top of this little road here and turn left, you're going to the railway station. If you turn right, that'll take you down to the other stopover where there's a kids play park, toilets and the railway museum. So this is the railway station in Whitehead, and that's bird boxes that someone's built and displayed them on a couple of rails. That's a little chip shop and a cafe there. Wasn't open while I was there now. And you can cross over the railway lines. That's the only crossing really. There's no bridge or anything. This is plaques that was awarded to Whitehead for their floral presentations. If you come here in the summer, there's a lot of flowers. They have the place looking pretty nice, especially the railway station with hanging baskets and flower boxes. So they've won awards. I think it's 5 years in a row. So this, I'm going to show you where the other stopover is. Look how close it is to the sea one. That's it down there, and you can see the kids park, toilets, and there's a youth club there, I think, Whitehead Youth Centre, and the railway museum. Now this is Islandmagee, which is right beside Whitehead. It's not really an island. I think there's a small stream or some sort of a waterway at the bottom, which really, when you think about it, it is an island if you have to go over water. But you've got Browns Bay, which has a nice beach, and there's a shop there where you'll get ice cream and stuff. And then you have Port Muck. You go down a steep hill and there's a nice wee harbour at the bottom. Right, the Islandmagee witches. The Islandmagee witch trials, which occurred in 1710-1711, are often regarded as Ireland's last witch trial. So there was a lot of witches about Islandmagee. So if you pause the video, you can have a read at that. But I don't think you'll have any bother with witches these days. I think they're since gone. Well, that's it, folks. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.